Alright, I'm gonna unbox and do a little review on this security system. It's wired. For this project, I'm not using the cables that it brought. I'm using Cat 6 in case the customer wants to update in the future to IP cameras. That way we don't have to do the installation again, and the customer saves around $1,200. So what we did is we bought volumes for it. So I'm just gonna open everything up. This is what that system brings. This is a good system. It's inexpensive. I mean, I myself like IP cameras in 4K, but as you can see, the cameras are here, and I'll show you one of them. They're okay for what this person needs. I prefer other cameras, but these are all set for basic use. And so this one's a night owl. Pretty neat bullet. I see sometimes you can't really turn these. Let's see. You gotta be careful because you might break. See, you can put them straight here, and you could turn them. My mistake. One of the things that breaks on this camera is this little thing here, so be really careful with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yes, there's about 12 cameras here. So these are the cables that I don't use personally, because these things either they stretch during the heat or the cold, and they're very uncomfortable to actually, if you're drilling inside of a home. It's better to use Cat 5 or Cat 6A. Plenum is commercial, fire code. You can use regular 6, Cat 6 like I used, but this is impossible. You'll have to drill a bigger hole for these, and these cables, they easily break. So if you're pulling or during time, animals might chew on it. We actually went to a restaurant where raccoons were getting up on the ceiling, and these they kind of chew these cables. But they're okay if you're not willing to do. If you're willing to do the hard work, I mean, these are okay. And you want to drill. It's easier with Cat 6, and it's better for the customer if they wanted to update to IP cameras in the future. So this person wanted only 6 cameras, so we'll just take 6 out. Well, plus the one that I bought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So that's 6. Keep these cables here. That's just reviewing the cameras and the cable. I'll show you shortly the Cat 6 that we use. Alright, it's like a cake box. Impossible to put back, but that's me because I don't have any patience right now. But now if I open the DVR, let me put these aside. I believe this one has either a terabyte or 2. Let's see, wire TV. Yeah, so it has a terabyte on the drive. I'm trying to see what this box is. Should be maybe it's a surprise. Alright, so oh yeah, okay. So this is power to each camera. Whoa. So basically, what this does, one's for the DVR and then one of these each are for the cameras. It brings kind of like a Y splitter. This is okay, but during time this breaks or overheats and they end up dying. There's two here. I'll definitely let the customer know that what you can do is you can get an 8-channel or a 16-channel power supply to replace these. So what this does is it creates 4 power for each camera, right? So if you look here, probably don't see it, but this is a 12 volt, 2 amps. So each camera would take, let's see, like an amp in order to turn on. This has 2 amps, so it's gonna split. I think it's 0.5 to turn on, but at night is when these cameras use the most power. So this won't last too long. You might have some luck, but you definitely want an 8-channel power supply, dedicated power. It looks like a little fuse box, and you'll spend like $80 on it. So we'll use this for now, but I'll definitely let the customer know that he needs to upgrade this sometime in the future or as soon as possible. Because you definitely, when you're using this system, a security camera system, you don't want to take any chances. You never know, somebody breaks into your car, something happens, and your cameras are not working because these things died. So I'll definitely purchase a power supply and also like a backup UPS. Electricity dies out, it stays up for 2 hours. Alright, so that's the power for the DVR and cameras. Put this aside. We'll take a look at the DVR next. Make sure I don't slice myself. Be careful with razors, man. These things are very sharp. Alright, so this comes with a 1 terabyte. Again, this is Night Owl. I personally don't use this, but most customers will get these because it's inexpensive and it's something that they can do themselves sometimes. But you get a professional to install them. Don't try to save money and install it yourself because you won't do it correctly. I mean, you might be able to see a couple videos, but time is money, and you could be doing something else and leave this to somebody that knows. So Night Owl, it's got let's see, 16 channel. So there's 16 cameras in here. Okay, it's got an audio out. It's got let me see, all these are for the cameras. It's got an HDMI out, so if you want to plug this into the TV. Let's see what else. USBs for either a mouse or an external hard drive that you can record data to. Ethernet jack, audio in if you want to, I guess channel 1 and 2 you can put audio on it, and you can use these for the mics. If I don't think these have mics, but if you were to install it, this is the input where it goes. RS485, I believe that's for an alarm. I might be wrong or not sure, but I'll post it in the description as soon as I find it. Voltage right here, 12 volts. Again, this is for that. What you do is when you get a 12 channel or a 9 channel power supply, what you do is you connect, you can cut this, cut this off and put it on the power supply so this doesn't burn and then the DVR won't be on. So what I like to do is whenever I design a system, you get the power supply fuse box, as people say, and you connect this, break this, and find the positive and the negative and connect it to the power supply box. That way you have stable power going into the DVR. This is the VGA. You can connect this to a monitor. So you have 2 of them, 1080p for HDMI. VGA is 480p. You can put 2 monitors. Usually people use an HDMI for the best TV, regular monitor for wherever you put this DVR. I'm going to show you the cable that I'm using. So this is the cable that I'm using. It's a Cat 6 cable. 1,000 feet of this. I mean, if this person ever wants to upgrade, like I stated in the past, earlier in the video, they can connect IP cameras, and the installation is already done. So that's one of the reasons I always advise the customer to install using Cat 6 or Cat 6A. A is for commercial or for code, building code, but for home regular use you can use Cat 6. I like to use plenum at home in case there's a fire. The fire doesn't spread through the wire because it has chemical properties that'll stop it. But in the meantime, this project we're using the Cat 6. So what I'm doing now is this is what I'm connecting. I have bottoms, I believe. I might be saying it right. And it's a connector that connects B and C to these. So all you gotta do is just peel. I forget which one they are. I believe it's blue for power or video. So what you do is, I'll go outside real quick and get you that connector. So basically they go here, twist, and you can connect either, I think it's blue. I'll have to double check and post it in the description later, but it's 2 of these cables or 4 of them. Not sure yet, but should have been ready, right? And then you got the voltage, which is another connector, kind of like this, where we'll put the voltage. It'll be a female, actually. Female will go in here and then connects to something similar like this. Let me get that also. Alright, so I'm not prepared for this video. We're doing it freestyle, a cappella. Anyhow, so male is gonna go here, and where is that cable? And then we're gonna be sending power to the camera. So this will be connected outside, these 2 things, and the ends of it will go here, then come back here. We'll use this for now, but what I'll do is I'll grab a female. Actually, you know what? So these Y adapters, or whatever you want to call them, will go here, and this will go to the other combination, so you'll power up the camera this way. So definitely this is the way to go. If you do have the system, don't use the other cable that I mentioned earlier. Woo. Definitely easier to fish through walls, behind sidings. We hide the wire so it's not visible outside. It's a professional job done, and hope you guys learned something from this video. Share it, like they say. Give it a thumbs up. All right. If you need any questions answered, please contact me, Jerez Electronics. Information down below. Any advice is free, knowledge is free. So knowledge and wisdom and understanding, my brothers. All right, peace, family. Any questions, feel free to contact me.